जावची ना, सो मातसो धांवून येवचो. Praveen on strike, Neeraj at the non-striker's end. Nitesh Gadekar onto the bowling mark. Catch it was the call, but the ball has to be brought outside from outside the boundary rope. So once again a boundary to begin the over. Over to DJ. Dada music. Starting the over with a boundary. And gets off the mark as well. Played on the onside, not getting the timing right. Definitely will get a single here. So boundary and a single. Sensible cricket being played here. Nitesh Gadekar, first 2 balls, 5 runs. Nitesh will be on strike. Nilesh on strike. Oh, cleaned him up. What a delivery. Change of pace here, working in favor of the bowler. Exposing the stumps. Looking to play across the line, and first wicket down here for Papa 11 Keri. So Nitesh making up for that loss in the very first match. First over going for 25, but what a comeback this has been in the fresh match. Even though he considered boundary of the very first delivery, the next ball was a single, and the third ball a wicket here. Me better Siddesh. So I think Vishal being held back here. Field restriction in the first 2 overs with just 2 fielders outside a 30-yard circle. Five for 1. First 3 balls of the very first over. A lovely shot over the cover region this time. And one bounce into the fence. Second boundary of the over. That boundary score moves on to 9. Lovely wind breeze blowing as well. Humidity level slightly on the higher side today. Not timing the ball, but this outfield might take the ball across the boundary rope. Third boundary, providing width on this occasion. Nitesh Gadekar. Short ball, reverse shot, and might be a 6 here. A good reverse shot right into the commentators panel. Our scorer had to do the fielding. A very costly over finally comes to an end. 3 boundaries and a 6. 19 runs from the first over. Even though he picked up a wicket, plenty of boundaries considered. A change in the lineup for the second match in the pre-quarter. Sudan Thakur, another classical batter from Harmal, making his way in. You might see him opening the innings. A clean striker of the cricket ball, Sudan Thakur. And that will definitely add to the batting strength here for 96 Rising Star Harmal. Dhananjay bowling the second over. The captain. Now timing the ball, will definitely get a single here. Good start to the over by Dhananjay. I think the two opening bowlers opened the batted top the order in the previous match. Nitesh and Dhananjay starting the proceedings with the ball as well as with the bat. Excellent delivery once again. And leg by signal from the umpire. Thanks to the YouTube live broadcaster, Photosonic Production, the matches are being watched from home on a big LED screen as well. Even though today second test match between India and Australia have started. The ball is up in the air this time. And Dhananjay makes no mistake in the follow through. Praveen departs. Australia 94 for 3. Big shot here. Catch it is a call and safely taken. A big wicket. This is Vishal Gowde, who scored a quick fire 50. Walks very early back into the dugout. A massive wicket. This is Dhananjay. What a day he's having with the ball. Couple of wickets already in his very first over. New batter Sarvesh. Who will be the first team to enter the quarterfinals here on the day 3? Already we have 2 semi-finalists. Pranchi Royals, Kudnem, and KP Brothers, Girim. Let us see which will be the third team making their road into the semi-finals. Oh, good looking shot. And has timed it very beautifully. Will get a boundary. What a timing over there. Just arrived at the crease and see the timing, crisply timed. And execution of the placement was perfect. Very well timed shot for a boundary. 25, 19 runs from the first over. And now 6 runs from the second. Oh, very well. Board full line delivery this time. Drives straight down the ground toward the long on region. Presenting full face of the bat. That completes the second over. 26 for the loss of 3 wickets. 2 overs 26. Nitesh bowling the second over and the third of the innings. Hasn't timed it. Catch it was the call. Oh, what a catch this is! A screamer from the fielder. Running from the long on, covering at least 15 yards, and see the catch, see the balance that he maintained. The catches win matches, that is what we have been saying. And perfectly holded catch here. Another collapse here for Papa 11 Kerry. Top 4 back in the hut with a job to do for the middle order now. Kalpesh, the new batter. Kalpesh and Siddesh will have to do a repair work here. The top order has been dismantled. Dhananjay and Nitesh Gadekar. Full toss ball down the leg side and now 5 runs. This is poor bowling from Nitesh. Free 5 runs being given away. You can say a boundary with GST added to it. And also an extra delivery has to be bowled here. How many times we have seen new batter coming in and some extra runs being provided to the team. Fuller line delivery, looking to stop the ball in the follow through. Just striking the stumps, the bail coming off the groove. Full toss, lucky to get away Nitesh on this occasion. Good piece of fielding. The outfield has been amazing. On the move, they collect the ball, they release the ball, and just a single on that occasion. The outfield has been terrific by this 96 Risings Hermal. Score moves on to 33. Good looking shot, but has got only the height, not the distance. Second wicket for Nitesh. And 5 wickets down now. Half the side back in the hut. With another 3 overs to go after this over. "33, 5 wickets down. And in deep trouble now. Papa 11 Kiri. Recently organizing the Govind Gowde Chashak. Played with soft hands on the onside. Might look for a couple here. The non-striker just slipping as he was looking for the second. That single takes the score on to 34. Losing wickets in quick intervals here. Papa 11 carry, no partnership at all. Oh, chance, and the wicket keeper tried his best but couldn't hold on. It would have been third wicket for Nitesh Gadekar. And that completes the third over. 35 for the loss of 34 for the loss of 5 wickets. Change in commentary box over to Harish Kakodkar.
So after 3 overs, the score is 34 for the loss of 5 wickets. So half the side is back, half the overs and half the deliveries are also back in the hut. So it's now for a new turnaround in the next 5 overs. So wonderful ball here. You can see a little bit of Malinga, almost like a Malinga action. Rahul. Just remember the incident in the previous game where he had dropped his mobile and no ball was called by the umpire. I think this time he definitely has not kept mobile in his pocket. That's wonderful actually, a very good bowling. You feel that the ball is in your half. What happens with this bowling is the ball is coming almost parallel to almost the height of the shoulder, not from above the head. And sometimes you can miss the trajectory of the ball. You feel that it is in your half, but it might be slightly away on the offside. That's the reason people struggled against Malinga throughout his career. This is exactly what is happening. It's not easy with a sling action like this. Even sometimes I saw Kedar Jadhav bowling with below the arm, below sea level, as Sunil Gavaskar says it, below sea level, which is very difficult. There is no much flight, it goes flat and you can't find where the ball is landing. So once again, trying to swing the ball, coming a little bit late. Very good bowling here from Rahul so far. And in fact, all other bowlers, even though the score is 35 at the moment, it's not a big total on this wicket. We have seen 96 being chased easily. So not a difficult ask here so far in this 4th over. The match is very well poised here, especially for the fielding side, fielding unit. Oh, once again, that is 6th wicket down. I told you this slinger action is making it difficult for the batters. And another batsman trying to swing on the leg side, a huge swing. In return, the bails are removed from the crews. 6th wicket down. Tushar will definitely agree with me that when we learn in childhood to bowl or bat, is normally when we bowl, we most of the times don't get the coaches. And we practice ourselves, and that action or that stance carries on throughout your life. Only the children who are taking the coaches nowadays for leather ball practice have some improvement and they take good stance, proper stance. So what do you want to say about that, Tushar?
Yes, Harish, we were trying to copy the Indian fast bowlers, and with the same bowling action, we used to bowl looking at the TV matches on the TV screen.
This time, once again, this time it was in this slot. I think he just timed it well and goes for 6 runs. Kedar, this was badly required. This has come after a long time, this 6. After completion of 4 overs, is 41 for 6. Meanwhile, have a conversation with Tushar. Tushar, yes, I can understand that those players who are playing international levels are big stars themselves. Not only India, but sometimes the bowler that I used to like, I always see in the commentary box, was Wasim Akram. I was a big fan of that man. I was swinging inside, swinging outside, not because he was Pakistani or something like that, but talent is talent, and it was a talent unmatched because he has troubled all the batsmen in from different areas in even Test cricket. Even you can say one day and T20 as well, whether he has not played, but even lately when he played in some of the championship for the veterans, he played decently well. So what do you want to say about, I feel that you should carry on with your action rather than copying someone.
Not only Wasim Akram, but also reverse swing, which was started by Waqar Yunis. Both these fast bowlers were terrific during the time. And I don't think so that they will be matched by anyone.
I totally agree with you. It's one of the devastating pairs that the cricket has seen. The only thing is that not the bowlers from subcontinent, but mostly from abroad, or you can say England or Australians are more hailed because of they were getting much better conditions than what we are getting in subcontinent for Indian bowlers or maybe the Pakistanis. But having said that, I feel we as subcontinent had a much better talent than the rest of the world. This time in the air, is it going for 6 runs? Not timed it well enough. Certainly one bounce 4. They will be happy with that 4, and this 1-4 will not help them. They need a few more of those. At least the target should be somewhere around 65-70. With this 4, score moves on to 47.
Harish, we were talking about fast bowlers from Pakistan, but the two fast bowlers from West Indies, Cutley Ambrose and Courtney Walsh, they have been also terrific for the West Indies team.
Yes, absolutely right. No doubt about it. Tall bowlers. I still remember that match when India just wanted 120 runs in the 4th innings, and we had a stalwart Sachin Tendulkar, Rahul Dravid, and Mohammad Azharuddin. Everyone was there, and we thought like yes, 120 in Caribbean was to be chased, but all these bowlers, Courtney Walsh, Ambrose, they restricted us and bowled out for less than 100. I still remember that test match. This is in the air. He has not timed it well. Fielder underneath might be difficult, and he drops the catch. He drops the catch and gives it for 6 runs.
Yes, he was not sure whether he was touching the ropes or he was just close in distance with the ropes. That is why the holding on the catch was difficult for him.
Well, I will tell you about my experience of 10 PL just now, because I get that instance here. We'll definitely update with you once this ball has been bowled by the bowler. Once again, this is in the air, but this time falling short of the fielder. But this over has gone very good here for Papa 11 Carey. So they are moving nowadays slowly and steadily. 54 at the moment. So maybe the first target somewhere 70 on mind. 70 on mind might not be bad if the bowlers bowl well and take early wickets. It might be a match on. However, on this wicket, it is not going to be easy to defend 70. This time, once again, going for the wild swing and finally finishes off well here, Harish. And after 5 overs, the score is remains on 54 for the loss of 6 wickets. Meanwhile, I was talking about experience and that catch being taken. Well, there is a practice goes on with some big teams, even in tennis ball nowadays. Practice, they understand how many steps you are taking from the rope when you are inside. So you absolutely know that if you are taking 3 steps, at the most what you are getting is 2 steps back. You are not getting the 3rd step because the momentum is backwards. So all this happens with practice, and it feels easy, but I think go on players, it's time now, because this has become an important part. The fielding has become an important part and juncture of any cricket. So if you want to improve at certain higher levels, then this part of fielding in the boundary areas is very, very important.
Yes, we have seen catches being taken in partnerships on the boundary ropes in international cricket. Everybody must have watched that partnership catches on the boundary ropes. So that also practice must be taken in this level here as well.
Yeah, absolutely. And if you want to improve and if you want to go one notch up in tennis ball cricket, there is vast scope of improvement for us. Even the tennis players, forget about international. Nowadays, I have seen the level that at 10 PL, we have seen many players. The level is such that they practice it a lot and they take the relay catches and also going out and taking the ball inside and jumping. This happens because of continuous practice. It cannot happen overnight. Nowadays, Tushar, the cricket has changed. Also in tennis ball cricket, I'm telling you, nowadays cricketers, you can earn for full season if you play properly. Then you can very well earn, and that earning can be good enough for your living, for your family members as well. So cricket should be taken as a career, even tennis ball. You can see, I can see Jagat Sarkar. He's been following me. I've been following him. Jagat Sarkar has recently taken the Man of the Series prize, 2 cars as well as 2 Man of the Series but bikes as well. So you can imagine there is lot of cash in tennis ball as well. So we should be good enough. We should concentrate and we should practice hard and we should see that we improve every day in this game.
Yes, I think one of the players from Goa that can make through is Guru Prasad Aroskar. He is a batter who can hit the ball for a very long distance, and is especially a left-handed sensation, and I think he has a good cricketing head as well.
Yes, I agree with that. There are, yes, Guru Prasad definitely has shown over there with 360s in 10 PL that he can certainly hit the big sixes and also clear the big boundaries of 60 meters as well. Meanwhile, here it doesn't look good here for the batting side. They are just coming and going back 3 dot balls in a row. The batsman struggling across, going back in the pavilion. This was a full toss ball. Finally, that is, no, it has gone straight in the hands. I thought he has timed it for 6 runs. The bowler feels that he is lucky over here. So far, he has bowled 4 balls and on top of that, 4 dot balls and a wicket as well. The score still remains on 54.
He,
And one more important aspect here, I will discuss with Tushar later on after this innings. These last 2 balls have been bowled of this innings, first innings. Oh, this was a full toss ball. The ball was bowled back of the hands, lower ball, and it was, you can say, not coming from the hands in the right way. Mistimed by the bowler, but mistimed by the batsman as well. So only a single taking the score to 55, not a mammoth total. So all the bowlers have done decent. In spite of bowling few full toss balls and short balls, the batsmen have been not able to take the advantages of that. Once again slower. This time also it was missed in the meat of the bat, and another good catch taken on the boundary in the cow corner region. So the wickets kept on falling right from the start till the end, and that's the reason why there was no momentum at all to this innings from Papa 11 Kerry. No partnership of some sorts. It's apart from a small innings from Jayesh, where he scored a 4 or a 6 or a 4 over 6 from Siddesh. There was nothing from most of the batsmen. They just came and just went back in the pavilion. That's a poultry total of 55 being scored. So only 56 runs required for Rising Stars. 96 Rising Stars Hermal to enter into the quarterfinals.
yes, Suresh, only 2 batters could make it into double digit, Jayesh and Siddesh. And that tells how good was the bowling from 96 Risers Hermal.
Yes, absolutely. And also the catches were being taken. The fielders were in the right position. They have not dropped many catches apart from that one we were talking about. But most of the catches have been taken, and bowlers were good enough. The important part was taking the early wickets, first 2 or 3, and that is where once you pick 2 or 3 early wickets, it was difficult for the later batters on, because the pressure kept on piling for sixes and boundaries. Nowadays, everyone feels that tennis ball cricket is only about boundaries and sixes, and no one wants to take the doubles or singles. If you can see the dot balls over here, if they are taken singles or double, things could have been a lot different.
Yes, exactly. Those dot balls, if you count, you might have almost played 10 dot balls. If you had picked up singles, you could have got easily 10 extra runs.
Although and 8 wickets are being lost, that is also dot balls as well. So many dot balls, and in spite of that, I feel 70-75 would have been score.
Yes, thank you, DJ. Harish, we have seen everything happening in this tournament. We have seen 35 runs being scored in 1 over, as well as 4 sixes in 4 balls, hat-trick of wickets yesterday by Srinivas Fatte for Srisha 11 Borim. And we have seen a maiden over also being bowled on this tournament by Mahesh Baidkar, the only maiden over in last 4 seasons.
Yes, the Korgaon Express, Mahesh Badkar, very fast bowler. And this last over from this innings, Sarvesh was also bowled a very good over. 2 wickets and just gave away 1 run. 1 run, I think, is a commendable job, especially bowling the last over where batsman is trying to go after you almost every ball, wherever you are bowling. So pretty decent effort from Sarvesh as well. But having said that, Tushar, one more important aspect that cricket needs to improve, and especially from Goan cricketers. Yes, I can understand Muli Chashak is one of the biggest tournaments. There are few other tournaments as well which are lined up in Goa, and also you can go outside the state as well. But if you want to do well for yourself, if you want to do well for your team and also for the name of Goa, I think your offside play should also improve. Because nowadays bowlers are also smart, bowling you outside off stump, thinking that the batsman is going to swing on the leg side. So offside play is also very much important nowadays.
Yes, exactly. We have seen our batters looking to play on the onside most of the times. They are not looking to play through the offside region. They shuffle outside the off stump and try to pull the ball on the onside.
Absolutely, that might work for you 1 out of 3 occasions or 4 occasions, but not always. So offside play is also very much important. So chasing 56 runs and starts off with a wide down on the offside. Again, the same Sudan and Dhananjay. Sarvesh starts off. Once again, wide. The idea is to bowl outside off stump, not bowling into the zone, not bowling in the slot on the legs of the batsman. In return, giving away 2 extras.
Harish, another announcement coming here. There is Mohit Gaukar, who is the brand ambassador for SR Sports, has just announced a cricket bet for the best batsman of the tournament. Mohit Gaukar.
Yes, Mohit Gaukar, who was the player of the tournament in the South Goa Premier League Season 1. Very good leg spinner and a wonderful player, good all-rounder. And very good from him that he also wants the players from his region across Goa to do well and given away the prize as the bet. And I think the bet will be very good because once he is chosen by Mohit, I think lots of inputs also he would have got for the bet. Nowadays, your willows are also important. Bets are very, very important. Which bets you choose for which suits your game accordingly, which suits your game the best. That's also an important aspect in tennis ball cricket. Choose the right weight as well. This time missed a full toss. The idea is to bowl outside off stump and maybe concentrate on the Yorker length delivery. Sarvesh and all other bowlers should be bowling like Sarvesh of 96 Rising Stars, where he gave away just 1 run in picked up 2 wickets. Here is the Sarvesh from Papa 11 KD. Oh, that was a loose ball. That was a loose ball here. Full toss ball down the leg side, fielders inside, and it's a mistake and paid the price of a boundary.
Harish, we were talking about batters playing only on the onside. And today is the birthday of 360-degree AB de Villiers. Wishing him a very happy birthday as well.
It's a boundary. Yes, happy birthday ABD. And he's a superstar actually also in India, not only in South Africa. The biggest superstar in India, one of the men that has given an inspiration to players like Suryakumar Yadav, Sky, who is also now a 360-degree man in international cricket.
And I think Samarth Gawas yesterday's innings, he played all parts of the ground. Through the offside, through the onside, down the ground, behind the wicket as well.
Well, he's a superman. He has no degrees. He doesn't require degrees. He himself is a superman. This is exactly what I was mentioning. When the ball is bowled on the offside, there is a lot of gap. There is no risk in that shot. Up and over the extra cover region. Easy boundary. This is smart piece of batting. You cannot blame the bowler over there, but when you have got the advantages of the power play overs and the bowler is concentrating outside, when you are playing and have a good offside play, this is much safer shot here compared to on the leg side. That's once again, this is right now placed and should get a boundary. Placed it down the ground. There was a man in the deep, but he was just a mere spectator over there. So pretty decent over to start here for 96 Rising Star. After completion of 1, the score is 17 without loss.
Harish, talking about players playing on the offside as well as onside, I think there is a few more players, 2 players from Kumarjwa, Rajat Sheth and Tushar Narvekar. Both of them can play freely through the offside as well as onside.
Yes, definitely. Rajesh Sheth is a very fine leather ball player as well. Tushar Narvekar also plays for McLaren Kumbarzua in the leather ball. And both are very good offside. And I've seen many players play very good on the offside. And those players who play good on the offside and are good on both sides of the wicket have done well in their careers, have scored more number of runs than the players who are just strong on the leg side.
Diesel Boys Anjuna and Bhagwati Cricketers Altona, please come for the toss, captain.
17 runs. Yes, a slight correction. 18 runs. Two wides, two singles, one double, and three boundaries, taking the score to 18.
Another single. Now the score moves on to 19. A very humid condition here today. Oh, lovely shot, Sudan Thakur. What a shot over the cover point region. He hasn't timed it this time. The ball is scooped up in the air. And the catch has been put down. Sudan Thakur was walking into the dugout. But then his partner said, just complete the run. Let us see if the catch is being held on. And Sudan gets another life here. Sudan Thakur has been prominent part of Dhruv team that participate in Taluka level tournament for Pednem. This time the ball has gone up in the air. Fielder running backward. And he has hold on a good catch. This is never easy holding the catch running backwards. This is a terrific catch under pressure as well. DJ. Chasing a target of 56, 26 on the scorecard. Another 30 runs more required. Oh, dot ball is it? No, just a fumble, slight fumble by the bowler. Oh, direct hit. And I think the batter has made it in the end. A single. Nitesh Gadekar gets a single and gets off the mark. His heart would have been in his mouth looking the bowler. Looking the fielder, in fact, striking the stumps but making it at the right moment in the popping crease. That single adds to the tally, score moves on to 27. Diesel Boys Anjuna won the toss and elected to field first. A boundary here, score moves on to 31. 31. 31 from 2 overs. "25 more runs required."
Good afternoon to you all. What a spectacular catch taken by Sarvesh in the last over we have seen. We have remembered the Kapil Dev from the 1983 World Cup. He has taken the catch all the way following the ball. Other way around actually. It was very nice and spectacular catch he has taken so far. This is the best catch ever for this tournament so far.
Yes, thank you very much, Raju. He has been helping us in the commentary box as well. 2 overs 31, another 4 overs, 25 more runs required. Almost 6 runs per over. The equation is simple. I think Papa 11 Kerry will have to pick up a wicket in clusters now in order to make a comeback. Otherwise, this match will be growing off their grip. Nitesh on strike. Prasad to bowl the third over. End of field restriction. So the field is spreading out now. 4 fielders inside a 30-yard circle. Oh, what a shot from Nitesh. In the first innings, the ball was not traveling in that area, but now it is traveling with ease. The boundaries are being cleared with effortless shots from the batters. Score moves on to 37. Only 19 runs required now. Left alone this time, and a wide signal from the umpire. So now just 3 big hits away. Last 2 days we had Sir Ashok Naik in the commentary box. He will be joining us tomorrow as well. And today we have Harish Kakodkar. Oh, good shot. Through the cover point region. Might be another single. On the final day, we will be having Kunal Date. Looking to play the ball through the offside wide signal by the umpire. Score moves on to 40. Just 16 more runs required. Next match coming up, Bhagwati Cricketers Aldona and Diesel Boys Anjuna. Oh, getting it to end of the bat this time. Chied the stumps, just missing the stumps over there. And a single sneak through. Score moves on to 41. Only 15 more runs required. The 2 semi-finalists. The first is Pranchi Royals Kudne. And the next was KB Brothers Girim. These 2 battling for the spot in the quarterfinals now. Playing the shot early. Another wide signal from the umpire. He's holding that outside the off-stump line, but too much outside the off-stump. An easy wide signal called by the umpire. Score moves on to 42. Only 14 required now. And I think they are in a hurry, the way they are attempting the shots here. Again, Nitesh early into the shot. Another dot delivery. This is just the third over, and almost 90% of the runs has been chased. What an organization this has been. This level of standards being raised every year. Very well played all along the carpet this time. Crisply timed by Nitesh Gadekar, and might get a couple here. Looking for the third. Lethargic fielding over there, and 3 runs added. Score moves on to 45. Just 11 runs more required. And to take you to the finish of the innings, we have changed in commentary box over to Harish Kakodkar.
शुक्रिया तुषार। हालांकि जिस तरह से ये मुकाबला जा रहा है, अब तक 45 रन हासिल कर चुके हैं और सिर्फ 11 रन दूर, यानी कि ये जो लक्ष्य है उसे रोकना मुझे लगता है नामुमकिन सा है। और यहाँ हालांकि कि जिस तरह से बल्लेबाजी यहाँ पे हो रही है, उस तरह से लगता नहीं कि वो ये जीत जो हासिल लगभग कर चुके हैं वो आसानी से देंगे इस फील्डिंग करने वाली टीम पापा 11 केरी को। यानी कि 96 राइजिंग स्टार्स लगभग आज आगे जाने के लिए तय है यहाँ पे इस मैच में। सिर्फ 11 रन 18 गेंदों में इस जो विकेट यहाँ पे लाई है ऑर्गेनाइजर्स, काफी बढ़िया है बल्लेबाजी के लिए। तो ये रोकना मुझे लगता है नामुमकिन सा होगा यहाँ पे। और इस बार ये यहाँ पे विकेट आगे जाने का प्रयास, थोड़ा सा डाउन द विकेट है, लेकिन उसको सही से कनेक्ट नहीं हो पाया। और अच्छा विकेट लिया, यहाँ पे कैच लिया विकेट कीपर ने, और इसके वजह से एक दूसरा विकेट का पतन होता हुआ। लेकिन बहुत विकेट अभी भी बाकी 96 राइजिंग स्टार्स के पाले में, और जो भी बल्लेबाज आएगा वो भी आगे जाने का प्रयास करेगा, आगे अपना शॉट्स खेलने का प्रयास करेगा, क्योंकि लक्ष्य उतना बड़ा नहीं है, उतना प्रेशर भी नहीं है बल्लेबाजों के ऊपर। हालांकि जो बल्लेबाजी थी पापा 11 केरी ने, वो उतनी बढ़िया नहीं रही। इसके वजह से सिर्फ 56 रनों का लक्ष्य रखा था यहाँ पे 96 राइजिंग स्टार्स के लिए, और उतना बढ़िया लक्ष्य है नहीं इस विकेट के ऊपर। एक थोड़ा बड़ा स्कोर चाहिए था यहाँ पे, लगभग 80 से ज़्यादा, क्योंकि 96 जो किए थे, 95-96, और वो भी आसानी से यहाँ पे चेस करते हैं चेसिंग करने वाली टीम। मुकाबला जो तगड़ा होना चाहिए था इन दोनों टीमों का, वो होता नहीं दिखाई दे रहा अब तक फिलहाल। फिर एक बार इसको अच्छे से ढकेला यहाँ पे कवर्स की दिशा में। एक ही रन की दरकार थी, हालांकि थोड़ी सी मिस फील्डिंग, और यहाँ पे दूसरा रन भी हासिल किया आसानी से। यहाँ पे आउटफील्ड जो है वो उतनी बढ़िया नहीं, इसलिए आपको थोड़ा सा अपना लक्ष्य केंद्रित करना पड़ेगा। वो उतना आसान नहीं होता, क्योंकि यहाँ पे पत्थर भी छोटे छोटे जो बॉल को दूसरे दिशा में ढकेलते हैं, और इसलिए आपकी फील्डिंग पोजीशंस, आपकी बॉडी मूवमेंट भी काफ़ी सतर्क रहनी चाहिए। एक रन फिर एक बार लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में, आसानी से धीरे धीरे अपने लक्ष्य की ओर अग्रसर होती हुई है 96 राइजिंग स्टार की टीम। 48 रन, यानी कि 8 रन दूर अपने लक्ष्य से। इसको फिर एक बार चिप शॉट खेला हुआ मिड ऑन लॉन्ग ऑन की दिशा में, यहाँ पे दूसरे रन की कोशिश, और ये दूसरा रन भी हासिल कर चुके हैं। हालांकि एक रन आउट का मौका था वहां पे, लेकिन हाथ में नहीं लिया इस गेंद को। और जो बॉडी लैंग्वेज है वो बयान करती है कि मैच किस ओर जा रहा है। पूरी तरह से जो फील्डिंग है वो बढ़िया नहीं यहाँ पे हो रही है, क्योंकि उनको मालूम है कि बस कुछ ही पल है इस मैच में, और ये जो जीत है 96 राइजिंग स्टार की वो लगभग तय। और दोनों जो कंधे हैं वहां पे झुके हुए इस पापा 11 केरी के हर एक बल्लेबाज को। और ये बढ़िया शॉट, स्ट्रेट शॉट, और यहाँ पे मुझे लगता है ये 4 रन, बहुत ही बढ़िया स्ट्रेट लॉफ्टेड स्ट्रेट ड्राइव जिसे कहा जा सकता है, एक खूबसूरत स्टाइलिश तरीके से खेला हुआ ये शॉट, और इस 4 रन की बदौलत लक्ष्य सिर्फ 2 रन दूर यहाँ पे 96 राइजिंग स्टार। हाफ सेंचुरी पिछले एडिशन में लगा चुके थे सुदन, इस बार भी अच्छा खेल रहे हैं, और यहाँ पे ये चौका हो सकता है, और यहाँ पे चौका दे दिया है। कोई भी फाइटिंग स्पिरिट नहीं यहाँ पे पापा 11 केरी की टीम की ओर से, और जब उन्होंने देखा कि सिर्फ 56 रन थे यहाँ पे